for Spuds hockey as Moorhead takes on the Rams. A visit with John Ammerman when we return after this timeout.
You know, year in and year out, it usually comes down to these two teams in terms of seating towards the top of the section. A beautiful day to drive.
We've never had one of those before here.
Yeah, coming up to Roseau and it's 50 degrees and there's almost no snow. It's a little unusual, but hopefully the hockey will be similar. It'll be a close game and a fun one for sure.
On the season, a virtual split for the Spuds with 7 wins, 7 losses, and a tie. And likewise, at the end of the season, winning every other game, losing every other game.
Yeah, and just the way it goes with, you know, towards the end of the year, we felt we've played better, which I guess is what you hope for. But just funny how that works out, that you're kind of slowly battling 2 or away from 500. And I guess the goal at the end of the day is to be your best, and we feel we've played better despite our record. So tonight will be another test. You know, Tuesday we were tested, obviously. Tonight will be a test. Saturday will be a test. Then we go to St. Michael, and that's a team that we lost to earlier in the year, and then Buffalo is the section opponent to wrap it up. So our work is definitely not done, and it's going to be fast and furious here at the end.
One last time we're on talking about Rogers. Right now they are listed as being the top team in Section 8, but we take a look at their section opponents, there aren't any.
Yeah, and just another quirk of this season, you know, a quirk where it's 50 degrees coming up to Roseau, and a quirk on the other side is that they're bound by their section opponents. So obviously nothing that they chose, it's just the way it is this year, and that's going to be, I guess, a difficult conversation now in a couple of weeks, and what we're going to do about that as coaches in the section seating. We are still one of the sections where coaches still rank teams, and I actually just had a conversation with Coach Lumbum about this exact thing and how we're going to go about it, because it's unique to this year. You know, in a normal year, everybody plays at least someone in the section, and right now they're the only one that has it. So you know, there's obviously a conversation to be had, but there's plenty of hockey left to be played, and I think it's a little premature to start jockeying for position.
And some of that jockeying takes place tonight as Moorhead is on the road at Roseau. And look at tonight's matchup when we return after this timeout.
Have you checked out the new menu at this?
All right, let's overtime for the Spuds in that one, but that was your last overtime game.
Yeah, and for a couple of weeks, it seemed like that's all we were playing. We had a young team and we needed extra hockey, so I guess that was our solution in a shortened season. But, the last game obviously was a great win for our team, and we'll see tonight. Maybe a little bit of fool's gold, for lack of a better way of saying it, just for the simple fact that Roseau wasn't at full strength. They, due to, again, this season in COVID quarantine, something that coaches haven't had to deal with in past years, they had a number of key players out. So as far as we know, they're at full strength tonight. We like to think that we are a much improved team through the last 4 to 5 weeks since the last time we played them. So it'll be a great game. In terms of high-end players, they have more than a handful of them, and we're going to have our work cut out for us. But hopefully we can hang around. I would imagine in their home rink they're going to come out with a lot of jump, being that we were successful the last time around. If we can get through those first 5 to 10 minutes and into the first period, we'd like to think we have a chance.
And we have seen in the past where Roseau likes to come out at the drop of the puck and be ready to go.
Yeah, and especially at this rink. It plays fast. The fans, albeit a little limited this year, are right on top of you. It's just a great atmosphere for a game. Thankfully we have Spuds TV and you to paint a picture of what it looks like, but there really isn't anything like being here. And it's just, it's a great place for hockey, and I'm excited for our kids.
Our thanks to John Ammerman for being with us on our pregame show tonight from Roseau, the Spuds and the Rams, when we return after this timeout. Lowell Bennis and Company offers accounting services for Memorial Arena, and Rob Grammer, people talk about the history of this place. It doesn't take long walking through the hallways to say that this is a rather hockey sacred place.
Yeah, it's one of the greatest buildings to visit every year. If you're a Minnesota hockey wonk like I am, or anyone, a lot of the people in this building tonight, a fantastic building. Just the banners hanging from the old barn ceiling, and all the history in the lobby that you walk through and see. It's always fun to come up here to Roseau Memorial, and it's always fun to play as a player as well.
If my memory is correct, and it seldom is, the first time I walked into this building was in 1980, about a week or 2 weeks after the gold medal.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about that?
It was pretty ramped up in here by that time.
I would imagine. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
What do you see for tonight? This is bound to be just a one whale of a hockey game.
Yeah, everyone knows on each side what this means to potential section seating, so they're going to be ramped up every time you come up here. Roseau comes out and plays hot and hard early. I believe Coach Ammerman alluded to it, and if the Spuds can try to weather that storm and survive that initial surge, we'll see what happens from there, but it's going to be a great hockey game.
Moorhead is coming off a win in their last outing, defeating East Grand Forks by a score of 4-2. Meanwhile, the Rams also a win in their last outing over East Grand Forks, as you would not think. 3-2 in overtime was their last game. So some common opponent with common scores.
Yep, and it shows again both the parity in hockey, with whether you're AA or A, and up in Northwest Minnesota, doesn't matter if you're AA or A, old rivalries die hard. So every time these teams get together and play, East Side, War Road, Roseau, Moorhead, they're going to battle hard and very often come out with close games and overtime games, and we're seeing that all year this year.
Here's Roseau's schedule at the end of the year. After tonight's game, they go to on the road to play at Duluth East. and then on the road at Grand Rapids before returning home to play Brainerd and then finish with their second meeting with East Grand Forks. What a way to end the year. If you're not ready to play after that session, well, then you're not ready.
They built their schedule well to get them ready to go into the playoffs with some tough competition, and the Spuds have done the same. They got it. This is the start of a 3-game road trip against some really tough competition for Moorhead, and they always build their schedule that way too. So this game will mean a lot in the next couple of games for each team heading into the playoffs.
Yeah, if numbers mean anything, Roseau is averaging 4.6 goals against, or goals for rather. They're scoring 4.6. Moorhead is scoring 2.4. That's a substantial difference if you go by numbers.
Yeah, and they always mean a little bit of something. And in fact, the last time these two played was one of Moorhead's highest productive nights in terms of goals in a game. But it shows Roseau's prolific scoring. They've got some fantastic players up front, starting with their captain, Paul Huglin, and Max Strand, as well as Gavin Gunderson, Kellen Murphy. And they've got tremendous hockey players up front, and they're a very dangerous offensive squad.
Tonight it's Moorhead and Roseau from Memorial Arena in Roseau. A drop of the puck and the start of today's game when we return after this timeout. Can make. When the junior varsity teams played earlier this year, Moorhead with a 10-0 win. Tonight it was closely fought and it was 6-4.
Yeah, kudos to Roseau for coming out and not really enjoying the last outcome when they came to Moorhead and saying, hey, you know what, we're going to compete as hard as we can and make it hard on these guys tonight. And they came out and scored right away in the JV game, and Moorhead punched back. Roseau punched right back and was able to tie it up again. It was back and forth game and a really good JV game.
Andrew Tuttle is in goal tonight for Roseau. He has an 8-1-0 record, 1.96 goals against, 92% saves, very stingy in goal with Andrew Tuttle. The Spuds with Will Kunka, numbers are not far away from that at 2.24 goals against, 92% saves. Will Kunka has played every minute of every game the Spuds have been in so far this year. As we head out to center ice, Moorhead's Max Dronen stands in and will face off with Max Strand. Two pretty good hockey players, and we're underway. As the Spuds claim the opening face-off, they come into the near side. And with that, it got thrown all the way down ice, and we'll come back up and have a face-off to the near left side of Will Kunka.
Yeah, Spuds win the opening draw, and they just try a hard play to get the puck up the ice and tip it in. And nice job by Thor Bufflin to come and check the winger off the play to draw the icing.
Max Strand Max Dronen, we're underway as it's drawn into the corner. Chased down by Moorhead, and it's pulled back to the near side, and they turn and they look up ice with a pass on the near wing. Aaron Ryerson goes ahead of the play, and it's tipped ahead. Chased down into the near corner, and the arm goes up, the whistle blows, and will come back up. Another icing call. That pass came just after crossing the blue line and before getting to the red center ice line.
Yeah, and we got a bird's eye view of that one, and the linesman, to his credit, was right on the spot there to see that Ryerson had not quite gained the red line before he chipped it in.
So for the third time in a real short period of time, it's Max Dronen and Max Strand. And with a little readjusting of players and making sure everybody is in their right spot, the puck goes down. Drawn out to the near side, and at the point, Thor Bufflin sends it wide. Hard out of the far corner, and it rolls out. Kept in play with a long toss into the near corner. Pulled in by Aaron Ryerson of Moorhead, dishing it down low for Luke Leonard. And it's taken away from him and brought back near side for Gavin Gunderson. Along the near side, here comes Moorhead trying to work their way out of the zone. It's dropped back, now the advance. Winding his way through, sending out a long shot, blocked away by Andrew Tuttle. That one was from half ice, and Tuttle was there to make the save and kick it out. Off to the far side, Moorhead nearly recovering a turnover, but it's pulled in by the Rams, and Roseau turns and sends it up off to the far side with a quick tip into the near corner. Icing is waved off as it's gathered in by Grant Frisch of Moorhead. Back to the near side. Here's the walk up by Carson Triggs. Comes to the line and in. Carson Triggs has it pulled away, picked up by Frisch, and he turns it down low. Pulled away by Roseau, and the head up comes near side. All the way out to the center ice area. A big hit put on there. Play continues on as Moorhead turns and looks up ice. Along the near side. And up comes Carson Triggs. He walks his way in. He wants to pull the trigger, and it's on goal, and it's blocked, and it's covered up by Andrew Tuttle, who is having some early challenges from Moorhead's offense.
Well, what a great play from Grant Frisch to take some open ice and pull a couple of Roseau forecheckers to him, and being able to get that puck up to Triggs on the wing, to creating a 2-on-1 with Lindbergh streaking up the middle. But a nice play by Thor Bufflin to snuff it out. A sliding defensive play.
Minute and a half into play, no scoring, and already we've seen how evenly matched up these two teams appear to be as it comes near side for Noah Ernest, and it's thrown up ice and comes all the way down to the far side of Will Kunke, who watches it slip off to the far corner. Picked up there by Kellen Murphy, and he pulls it along the boards, had it poked away. Murphy returns down low, pulled away there. Here's a quick toss up, and it's pulled down by Joe Grammer and pulled away out to the far point. From there, sent on and blocked all the way to the near corner. Into the Paul Huglen goes down low and tips it behind the net. Huglen just yesterday celebrating his 18th birthday. As he plays now against Moorhead, he would like nothing better than to blow the candles on a big birthday cake after tonight. But the Spuds are working that out now. Here's a long rink-wide pass to the far side and to the line and in. Quick toss on, right on goal. Moorhead's taking some early shots tonight against Roseau, as Andrew Tuttle was there to pull that one in knee high.
Well, a good heavy forecheck from Roseau, keeping a lot of pucks alive as the Spuds defenders tried to break the puck out. They were able to get to the wings and make it real hard on the Spuds, finally breaking away. Joe Grammer came up and made a nice pass across to Tommy Schrader, who put another one in on Tuttle.
Play off to the far left side of Tuttle, waiting for everything to be declared ready. The referee stands in and takes his time. Comes near side. Here's Grant Frisch. He fanned on a shot but reached back, pulled it under control and tossed it down to the near corner. It got past Ryerson and bounces back along the near boards, where Roseau picks it up and sends it out to center ice off the boards. Long shot sent out and scores! That looked to be Kellen Murphy, and he caught everybody by surprise with that long, quick shot beyond the blue line. .251 time of the goal.
Yeah, an unfortunate goal. Will Kunke in a fine spot, and normally as reliable as it gets with that glove. Just thought he had it, and it just rose on him a little bit and tipped off of his glove and found its way in.
Waiting for the announcement on that goal, but from our vantage point, it appeared to be Kellen Murphy, and if so, his fourth. He just... Aaron Wensloff gets the goal. And for Aaron
Nice little walk up the ice for the Spuds there. They are able to come out clean that time. And a classic play from Ryerson, who gets it back to Dronen, who tries to get it across to Bentz, who's streaking to the net, but Tuttle's there to knock that one down and cover it up.
His second goal of the season, and it was a big blast from beyond the blue line for Aaron Wentzlaff. And Roseau takes the early lead. 2:51 time of the goal. It's 1-0. Spuds, a quick turnaround shot off the faceoff, tipped away to the far corner. Played back all the way around near side. Cody Martinson there to take control. He's pushed off the play, and it squirts back along the near side. And out of the zone, it's picked up by Moorhead. Thomas Schrader walks his way in, turns the corner, walks his way in, lost it up on top, backhand shot. It goes in, but it is already blowing dead. And so that goal will not count as the net had come away, and that stops play. 13:17 to go.
Yeah, not quite sure why there was a whistle. The puck was clearly loose. The net is still on. The official may have lost sight of it for a second there, which is usually the case when they prematurely blow the whistle. A little unfortunate break for the Spuds there, as that was a nice rush to the net from Tommy Schrader and follow up there to tuck it home, but it won't count. We'll have a face-off to Tuttle's left.
1-0 Roseau, face-off in the Roseau end. Out to the far point, Moorhead has it. Here's a quick turnaround, blocked away by Tuttle. It comes back near side, then rolls in behind the net. Carson Triggs got upended. He's down on the face on the ice, and it squirts loose. Carried around to the far side. Moorhead on some forecheck action to try to pull it away, and do. Then it's taken back again by Roseau, and it bounces out to center ice. Nice job of stick handling on the far side from Joe Schiller to bring it back to the near side for Grant Frisch. And as he puts the shot on goal, it is covered up, stopping play, 12:50 to go. Opening period, Moorhead has fallen behind to the Rams, 1-0.
Nice job by the Spuds early. Good response to the goal as they continue to apply pressure, putting a lot of shots in towards Tuttle and trying to get traffic there to distract him.
On the face-off, drawn near side, and into the corner, spun around all the way to the far corner. Ryerson goes after it, got just enough of it to pull it under control. Looks out to the near point, and from there Joe Grammer sends it back down low. Spun off to the far side where Hughlin has a chance. Hughlin feeds it out, then has it taken away. Turned back inside. Here's a long pass out, and a blocked, and it comes all the way down. Played behind the net by Will Kunka. Back to the near side. Into the corner. A battle for it there, and the scrum continues as the puck works loose out to the near point. From there, the look in by Aaron Wentzlaff. It comes back out to center, and it's thrown in where the Spuds are waiting for it. And Roseau on a quick change. To the near side comes Joe Grammer. He turns, he shoots, and it's right into the face mask of a Roseau defender before it's pulled loose. Max Dronen covers up to take it away. Leaves it there for Ian Ness. Out to the far side of that point, one-time shot by Colby Creer. Blocked away. Rebound floats in. Rebound kicked away. Off to the far side, broken stick on the ice. Moorhead has it. They will go to the power play as it comes up to Joe Schiller on their side. As Kunka has come off, the Spuds continue their attack now with 6 attackers. Down deep into the right corner. And as Roseau touches up on the play, the whistle blows to stop play on a Roseau penalty.
Again, good pace from the Spuds, applying a lot of pressure on Roseau, and in this instance drawing a penalty from that. It's despite the early goal, a nice start for the Spuds up here with a distinct shot advantage and territorial advantage. 35
kills. Well, let's go back and look at it a different way. 22% completion on the power play for Moorhead. Some words of instruction from the far side, making sure that they stay outside the line before the puck is dropped. It isn't often we are this close or we can actually hear some of the words that are being spoken down on the ice, but the Spuds have the power play. Penalty kill for Roseau, solid 72%. Down low it goes. Moorhead down deep, carrying it. Player upended, working it loose. Here's Max Dronen with it to the near point. From there, Joe Grammer back to Dronen. Walks his way in, dishes it down low. They're looking up on top, and the puck is blocked away, and it's sent out of the zone. So the Spuds tightened the noose on that one, but could not pull the trigger. And with that, the errant pass by Roseau ends up all the way up ice, and here comes Moorhead on the return. To the blue line, Aaron Ryerson. He takes a hit, pushed off the plate, comes out to the near point, kept in by Grammer. Along the near boards, Grammer working for it. He and Dronen, and it goes down low, all the way behind the net. The Rams are there to pull it loose and try to clear the zone, but can't, and it comes floating in. And Will Kunka, it looked to me like he was thinking of letting it go behind the net, but wisely, I think, pulled it in and put the glove around it.
Well, it was a good choice by Will Kunka. You got the dangerous Max Strand bearing in on him. No sense in taking any chances there. You're better off getting the face-off and resetting.
1-0. Roseau with the lead. 56 seconds left on the Roseau penalty. Moorhead out of their own end, bringing it to the near side. Justin Stahlberger works it out, picked up by Grant Frisch, and he goes off to the far side. From there, Gavin Lindbergh turns the corner, pulls up short, drops it behind the net. Stahlberger takes a look now to the near side. Ian Ness decanting his way loose with a pass behind the net. Deep into the far corner, goes up against the boards, played back, and to the near side, recovered Roseau, and again they're able to clear the zone. And they'll make a quick change here with still 23 seconds left on their penalty. Moorhead recovering it down low, and here's the return. To the near side, walking his way up and in. Tossed ahead by Grant Frisch. Counting down from 10 on the power play, Moorhead. To the near side, down low, and it's again swept out of the zone. That's going to take away the penalty. Rams are back at full strength, and Moorhead goes down low to pick it up, and they ring it around to the far side. Picked up at the blue line as Moorhead was caught in a change. Joe Grammer from behind the net sends it, had it blocked, returned. Rams have it. Here's a lift off the far boards. Quick toss down low, sails behind the net all the way back to the near side. Out to the near point, and from there, Ben Johnson has it. He tosses it in, keeps it in play, chased in by Hughlin. Work back out to Johnson on the near side. He returns. There's a shot blocked. Rebound, shot, and a goal! Noah Ernest tapping that one in for a 2-0 Roseau lead.
I didn't see who it was out front, but I believe it was Paul Hughlin with an incredible tip. That shot was not going to hit the net, and Paul Hughlin knocked it out of the air to redirect it back to the goal where Kunka was sliding, was able to make the first save, but Noah Ernest with the great second effort out of the corner, able to tuck that one into the open net.
8:04, time of the goal. 2-0 Roseau. Here's a quick toss up, and it bounces off. Well, the announcement, we got that part of it, that it was Noah Ernest. Beyond that, not sure. Yeah, there we go. Hughlin does factor in as one of the assists. And it's 2-0. Roseau has jumped to the early lead. Play down in the far corner. Off the far boards. And out it comes to the point. Quick wind up from there, blocked. Moorhead on the return up ice. Here's Max Dronen. Winds up to shoot it right on. Blocked away by Tuttle. Deep into the far corner. Rolls behind the net, and it's played. Rams go back to the far side. Looking for an angle to head up. Put it up along the boards for Adam Severson, and play continues on out to center where it's turned around. The Rams are able to get in position and take it back. Thor Bufflin throws a long shot all the way up ice. And letting it go past the line, that brings up a call and a face-off with 8:16 to go.
Nice play by the Rams forward to take that open ice up the middle, and Thor Bufflin, heads-up player, found him for a long stretch pass at the blue line. Able to get a stick on it to avoid the icing, but tipped it up into the netting.
The face-off comes back into the Roseau end where the Rams pick it up. Out to center. Dish far side. Wind up from there. Here's a turn and a quick shot down deep into the corner. Played away. Rolling it up on top. Man open. Then it's tipped away. Moorhead has it. It's 1-on-2. And it sails off to the far side. The return comes off the stick of Chris Triggs to the near side. Make that Carson Triggs. Chris was unable to make it tonight.
I'm sure he'd love to be playing right now.
Back at Dom's near side. Pass ahead for Tanner George. Goes down deep in the near corner. Roseau changing. Rams have a 2-0 lead as Moorhead trying to work their way out of the zone but can't as Huglen comes in, put a stick on it to stymie play, and then it works loose. Justin Stahlberger picks it up. He tried to drop it back and it's picked off. Huglen ends up with it. He got turned around. Play continues on. Here's Cody Martinson. He goes down. As play goes into the corner. Comes out to the near point. Grant Frisch. Down low and it's bounced off a stick. Stahlberger turns one on quickly. Blocked away by Tuttle all the way out to center ice before it's turned around and Moorhead sends it into the corner. Rolling behind the net. It's sent off to the far side and they'll try it again from there. And between the players, it squirts loose and behind the net. Moorhead trying a centering pass, and it got blocked off to the far side and all the way out. And it's center ice picked up and stolen away. Luke Leonard overskated just as he was ready to turn it up ice. And it results in Roseau possession now deep in the zone. Gavin Gunderson works it back near side. Up along the boards, it pops loose and out to center. 2-0 Roseau early. Here's Max Dronen winding it up, carrying it down low, shoots, blocked away, shoots and blocked away. Time is called, play has stopped, no goal.
What a tremendous play on the wing by Aaron Ryerson to hustle over, break up a play near the blue line and chip the puck past the defender where Dronen with speed was able to get onto it and slide it to Bent's goalmouth, who got it past Tuttle, but it just laid waffling right on the crease line, and a pile of bodies crashed in there and knocked the net off before it could cross the line. Nice play from
So
Dronen
the
into
Spuds
Bent's.
have had a couple of opportunities to get on the board, but so far nothing across for the Spuds, while Roseau has worked two in and lead it 2-0. On the far left side of Tuttle. It's drawn to the outer edge and Moorhead picks it up at the point. Turns shot into traffic, blocked away. Here comes Roseau. Max Strand feeds it out. Here's a shot blocked right on. And Will Kuka was able to get that one up and out of play.
As we've seen Will do so many times, and the good goaltenders will, they get a chance to use that big paddle to redirect the puck up and regain control of the situation. Does a nice job of that to get a face-off.
Off to his stick side. Max Strand, Roseau, Max Dronen, Moorhead, battle for it in the dot, works loose, goes behind the net. Plays Moorhead. Off the boards and that rolls away and up ice as it got away from Thor Bufflin, who retreats. Leaves it then for Aaron Wenslaw for the Rams. Look up ice. Moorhead trying to put on some pressure down low, and it comes out. Here's a quick toss from Max Strand. He works it on the near side for Gavin Gunderson. His shot got blocked up and out of play. Well, we knew the Rams would come out in a hurry tonight and play very aggressively. They have, and they have jumped to a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, really coming up the center of the ice with speed, pulling a defender to him, sliding it over to Gunderson. Another hard, long shot from Gunderson, but Kuka with the same paddle there to steer it up into the netting.
Moorhead has put 9 shots on goal, but nothing in. 5 shots on goal. Roseau, 2 have gone in. Here's a shot, and a goal! And it is 3-0. That he was blocked. That was, the vision was impaired on the way in. By the time it got past the traffic, it was in the net, and it's 3-0.
It's no secret recipe here for Roseau tonight. Just good, classic, clean hockey. Just get the puck on the net, get traffic to the net. Good things happen, and there again, traffic, a screen, and it gets by Kuka.
Picture perfect for the Rams in this first period to lead 3-0. Ben Johnson getting the goal. Play comes back up ice. Down low in the corner, Spuds try to toss one out in front. It's deflected behind. Rams pick up the rebound. Gavin Lindberg works it off to the far side. Rams pick it up and throw it up ice. Chased down by Luke Leonard. Brought back now near side and along the boards. Pounded off the boards and ahead for Cody Martinson, who got spun around. Back out come the Rams. Dished off far side and deep behind the net. Rolling it there, picked up by the Rams at the point, and they keep it in. Back to the near side where the Spuds give chase on it. Grant Frisch tied up in the corner. Moorhead reaching in from behind to pull it loose and try to work it out of the boards and along the boards and but the outlet pass from Stahlberger got picked off. And a glove save made by Will Kuka.
A lot of good second effort from the Rams right now to make it difficult on Moorhead to exit the zone. It's causing them some fits, creating some turnovers, and good read by Thor Bufflin to just intercept a long stretch pass by the Spuds or a zone exit pass and throw it back in on Kuka, and another offensive zone faceoff for the Rams.
Aaron Wenzel, Noah Ernest, Ben Johnson, all here in the first period for Roseau. And it's 3-0 Rams with the faceoff to the far side. Turned around out of the corner, brought back all the way near side. Aaron Ryerson got bumped up hard. It comes away, loose then for a moment. 4:09 to go in the opening period. It rolls out and onto the near side. Chased down into the far corner. Battle along the far side before it's pulled loose and heads up. Aaron Ryerson, good job of protecting the play, allowing his own teammate to come up and make a play on it. It got deflected away. Max Dronen still trying to work his way loose, pulls it loose and sends it ahead. And the Spuds will make a quick change on the blue line before play continues. Here comes Roseau on the outlet pass, far side. Brought back out and turned to the near side return pass right on the money for Kellen Murphy. And he goes down low. Here's the return up on top, backhanded down low. Working it off to the far side. It's tipped up into the air. Rebound shot is blocked and then covered up by Will Kuka. Stopping play. 3:21 in a dominant first period for Roseau.
Yeah, the Rams are like sharks smelling blood in the water right now. They know if they can get a fourth goal by the end of this period, it's going to take a lot of wind out of the game and out of the Spuds. And subsequently, the Spuds looking to have some kind of a response here to try to get back into this.
Max Strand draws it back near side and out at the point. Thrown ahead by Alex Wensloff. Out to the far side. Rolls all the way back and into the near boards. Arm goes up. Whistle forthcoming. And there it is. Got holding. It looks like Moorhead's Luke Leonard will draw 2 minutes. And that puts Moorhead on the penalty kill.
Bit of an ominous situation for the Spuds here with 3:08 to go in the period. Down 3 and the Rams buzzing. You do not want to get this lethal power play on the ice. This is a big moment in the game here.
12 of 33, about 35% in their power play opportunities for Roseau. That's a big number. Anytime you can go outside of that 20% mark and complete your power play opportunities, you're doing well. Face-off will be to the near side of Kuka. Closing in on 3 minutes to go. And with the puck down, it's drawn to the near side and out to the point. Quick look in by Thor Bufflin. Return near side. Here's a shot blocked down low, and the rebound tipped away. It comes back behind the net. Scramble for it there. The puck is loose, and it's pulled loose by the Rams now as they send it out to the far side. A turn and a look in by Gavin Gunderson. Down low it's played. Scrambling loose. Moorhead puts a stick on it. They're able to clear the zone. That gives them a chance to change with 2.5 minutes to go here in the opening period. Rams with an early 3-0 lead heading up. Along the near side, Max Strand brings it to Paul Huglin. That's a dangerous power play team on the ice now for Roseau. Out of the near corner. As they turn and look in, Max Strand deep behind the net. Plays it back and he got it up on top. Right at the blue line, turning, working. Thor Bufflin down low and on the near side. Shot blocked in traffic. Sent back to the near side, but Max Strand there to chase it down for Roseau. 2 minutes to go in the opening period. Max Strand along the near side, deep into the corner he plays. It comes rolling back up on top. Here's the turn and the look in by Thor Bufflin. Now on the near side, it's the rebound shot. That one is blocked away. Again, a near perfect execution of a power play that comes along the near side. Rebound ends up being battled for at the boards. Long pass out of the zone, comes all the way up ice. 1.5 minutes to go. Play out of the zone. Time is running down on the Moorhead penalty, soon to expire. And with that, Luke Leonard will return to play as the Rams come to the near side. They've had a couple of good looks with that extra skater. And now attacking. Here's the shot in. Wide it goes. Luke Leonard is on the ice. He gets into the play right away, and here's the bounce up, and a rebound swept off to the far side by Max Dronen. He'll carry it out. Dronen into the far boards right in front of the Roseau bench. Drop back, and here come the Spuds. Grant Frisch brings it in with a long toss. Final minute of the opening period, 43 seconds to go. Here's a play into the far corner, Thomas Schrader. Tied up there in the scrum, 34 seconds to go in the period. Long pass out of the zone to the near side. Joe Grammer over to play it back in deep. Rams there to pick it up, and a long pass comes right on goal, so no icing called there. Conca had very little room to spare on that one to make the save.
Well, everything going the way of the Rams right now. They try a long pass the length of the ice. It touches nothing, but finds its way onto Conca. And with 20 seconds left, they're going to get another offensive zone opportunity with the faceoff. Max Strand stepping in. See if the Spuds can kill off the last 20.
20 seconds. Here's the play out on the near side for Byfuglien. He's at the point. He walks his way loose and sends one off a stick and up and out of play. That puts us in the circle near glove side of Will Conca. 14 seconds now showing in the opening period.
Nice play, recovery from Carson Triggs, as well as another closing Spuds defender to just make sure they got a stick on that with the dangerous Thor Byfuglien moving into the shooting area.
Play is drawn back to Byfuglien at the point. He works his way in, and he had a good, clean shot. It was the alley was there, and the shot was blocked and saved. Thrown back out in, continues on. Now in the near corner, right up on top. And with the sound of the horn, we've played the first period of hockey here tonight in Roseau. The teams head off to the locker room on the Speakeasy scoreboard. It's Roseau 3, Moorhead nothing.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
send it up ice. And then they chase after it. The Rams pick it up in the corner where it squirts loose. Moorhead comes up with it. Oh, somehow, what was, I didn't see that. A quick turnaround right in front of Will Kunka by his own player. And I thought that one was going to go in. But the Spuds, still out of their own end, try to figure things out on the way up ice with 20 seconds left with the extra skater. Near side it comes for Harper Bentz. And off to the far side, Bentz leading the way. They were trying to hook up with him breaking in, but a pass got all the way to the near corner. The outlet pass bounces out to center. Moorhead on the return. On the near side, Joe Grammer carries it deep. Grammer goes down low. Rams are at full strength. Play goes behind the net. Spuds have it. Here's the turn and the look up on the near side. Now they still stick handle it away. And finally it's pulled away by Max Strand. And it comes all the way up ice where Moorhead turns it around. Harper Bentz picks up the loose puck and stick handles his way off to the far side. From there it's blocked away. And battle for possession out on the near side before it's turned down deep. Max Dronen playing it from Moorhead. He's pushed off to play by Killen Murphy. Behind the net to the far corner. And from there, Spuds misfire. They got caught up with the official. Slowed plays down a bit. Now Spuds on the return. It's 3-0 Roseau early second period. Play off to the far side for Max Dronen. He pulls up a little bit slow and heads off the ice. As Moorhead completes their change, it's popped up into the air near side Roseau. Along the boards comes Paul Hughlin. He had it poked away from behind. Moorhead chasing it down and on the return. Right on the money for Gavin Lindberg off to the far side. And from there, Triggs down low with a shot right on and blocked and saved. Andrew Tuttles having a big night so far for Roseau.
What a nice play by Gavin Lindberg, crossing the line and finding Carson Triggs on the weak side of the ice for a good look, and Carson just wasn't able to get the handle on it. Finally does and throws it in on Tuttle, but he's right there again.
Yeah, Tuttle was not available for play in the first game. And he has been a standout so far tonight in the second matchup between Moorhead and the Rams. And numbers prove it out. He's 8-1 in the 9 decisions that he has faced. Less than 2 goals allowed per game, 92% saves. In goal, Andrew Tuttle for the Rams tonight. The Spuds come up, turnaround shot blocked away by Tuttle. A quick release from right out in front, but he got the stick down. Puck pops loose out at center. Here's a quick turnaround. It comes all the way back near side. Moorhead in pursuit, but can't get there, and it's played back in by Roseau as they chase it off to the far side by Judd Ginther. Down deep in the corner. Play up on the near point. Turnaround shot blocked away. Rebound off to the far side. Tap to the corner. Played by Max Strand, and he brings it behind the net. Leaves it there. And it comes rolling out along the boards. The return down low. The players are battling still in scrum. The puck is away from that, and it comes near side. Thomas Schrader picks it up, and he sends it ahead. They're going to call icing there. He actually threw it up about shoulder high, and it squirted its way through everybody and all the way up ice for the ice.
Well, you got a circular reference for you here, Larry. I saw that play back in '91 when the former UND Fighting Sioux player Russ Romanuk used to throw a pass like that cross ice and glove it down, who happened to grow up and be teammates with Chris Triggs, who just texted and said he'd love to come play and provide some net front presence for the Spuds tonight.
To the near side. Played into the corner. Back it comes. On the way, Adam Severson throws it rink wide. Rams on the return to Severson. High in the slot. It bounces back out. It stays 3-0. Back to the far side. Roseau the puck and the lead. Down low it comes right back in on. And it comes right back out to Schrader. He tries to touch his pass ahead and had it blocked. Stahlberger comes up with it on the way in. Feeds it near side. Schrader winds up to shoot. Rebound shoots. Wide and blocked, up and away. Twice the Spuds had a good look on goal. Twice Andrew Tuttle turns them away.
This is the type of play that's going to get Moorhead back into this game. As they're playing with speed up the ice, they're putting pucks in on Tuttle, making it hard on Tuttle to control the rebounds and then crashing the net to try to bang them home. And right there, Cody Martinson just about able to get to that puck and slam it in the empty net.
Face off just outside the Roseau blue line. Drawn off to the far side, and from there tapped down into the zone, and it's played by the Rams. To the near side, Aaron Wensloff. He took a big hit from Max Dronen. Puck comes loose and it's tossed it all the way to the far side where Wensloff catches up to it. Along the boards and out. Played near side and back in. Down deep in the corner, pulled out of there by Thor Bufflin. He sends it out to the far side and the Spuds come in. Luke Leonard took the puck away. Play continues on at center before it's turned around and sent down low. Thor Bufflin plays it to the far corner. Aaron Ryerson goes in to put a stick on it, put a skate on it. Harper Bentz joins him before it's pulled loose. Deep in the corner, Aaron Wensloff comes up with it for Roseau. Taken away from him. Heavy production down low before the Spuds pull it up. Come to the near side and good poke check away. Keeps it away from Aaron Ryerson. But at the blue line, it's pulled in by Max Dronen. He'll chase it into the near corner. Down deep he goes. Dronen centers it up on top. Wind up and a shot by Triggs. Goes all the way to the far side. Rolling it behind the net. 10 minutes to go here, second period. That play out of the zone will bring up icing. As the Rams and Spuds, there's been no scoring here in the second period.
Yeah, and some good pressure from the Spuds. They're trying to make that surge to get back into the game. Rams doing well to defend it. Carson Triggs with a couple of good chances again right in the slot. And all he has to ask himself is, what would my dad do?
If you count time of possession in the offensive zone, Moorhead has taken that advantage here in the second period. But with Andrew Tuttle in goal, things have been pretty much the way they were in the first period. And it's still 3-0. Roseau with now the puck and the lead. On his way up ice, Judd Ginther. High in the slot, feeds it back to the near side. Down deep into the corner, pulled loose. Thomas Schrader comes up with it. He escapes one. He slides ahead and escapes a second. To the blue line and in, taps it ahead. He goes for the chase down, drops it back. Here's a wind-up, shot blocked, rebound off to the far side, tapped in on goal, and tipped away before it's recovered. Isaac Wensloff had it for just a moment, and it's played up. All the way down, icing is a call, and 3-0. Roseau with a first period lead, holding on to that advantage here in the second period. Did you know that students who participate in high school activities tend to have a higher grade point average and better attendance records than other students? It's a fact. High school activities brings out the best. This message brought to you by Minnesota State High School League. Check it out online at mshsl.org. To the far point, Moorhead. Quick return down low, steered away, deep into the corner played. They scramble for it there. As it comes loose, all the way to the near side where it's picked up by Adam Severson of Roseau. Left out for grabs. Given chase out at center. The Rams come to the blue line and in. Max Strand drops it back. Here's a windup and a shot blocked back near side. It rolls out of the zone and all the way up. Aaron Wensloff in chase. Here's Gavin Lindbergh. Shot blocked on the way in. It comes loose. The Spuds keep it in. A turnaround goes down low. Triggs again involved in the play as he sent it down low. The outlet pass. Spuds deflect it loose and it's poked on the way in. Will Kunka waits for it to come on in, and he gathers it up for the save.
Some urgency on behalf of the Spuds here. It continues through this second period as they press to get that first goal and pull within two. Tremendous effort right now, and the Rams there to answer. There to answer with the defense to keep it at 3.
Paul Huglen stands in for the Rams, and he draws it to the point. Isaac Wensloff sends it off far side. Shot blocked by Aaron Ryerson. It got turned away, and it comes all the way back now to the near side. From there, behind the net and off to the far side they play. Scramble for it. Battle for it. There are about 6 players involved, maybe 5, in the scrum before it's pulled loose. Rams have it, lose it, out at the point, saves, shot set on wide. Back it comes near boards. Out of the corner comes Moorhead. On the near side, dished ahead by Harper Bentz. Down deep into the corner, Dronen gives chase, leaves it there for Bentz. Up on top, it got blocked and deflected, and here comes Roseau. On the way up ice to the near side. Walking his way in, a wind-up and a shot from Ginther sails off to the far side. Big up-ended player. This game is taking on a pace. To the near side, it comes in out at the point, sent on, blocked away, rebound blocked out in front, and then the big cover up there, and Cody Martinson delivers a blow that if I was Roseau, I would take exception to, and they did.
Yeah, it's getting a little rough down there. I tell you what, though, when you're trying to come back from a 3-0 deficit and you're pressing, you're bound to create a turnover or two, and you need your goalie to come up with an enormous save to keep you in it. And right there, Will Conka did just that, as they had a gaping net, and he slid across and was able to get in front of that puck to keep it at 3.
And so it is one of those things where the play was aggressive, and no penalties were called. And play continues on as the Spuds pick it up in the far corner. Work it along the boards. A return pass now for Joe Grammer. He sends it in deep and it rolls all the way off to the far side. Comes back to the near corner. And from there, looking at Isaac Mosier out to the center ice area, and it's thrown down low and right on Will Kunka, who covers that one up. And we stay at 3-0 here in the second period.
It may be a small thing, and I talk a lot about face-offs and the importance of them, but tonight the Rams have a little bit of puck luck as they continue to just throw the puck down the ice, and a few of them are finding their way onto the net and forcing a face-off in the offensive zone for the Rams, which typically should have been in the other end, which is important in terms of possession.
On the draw, it comes wide up on top. Pulled loose, shot set in, blocked up and away and out of play. Well, that was one of those plays where, regardless of which team you're hoping will get the end result, it will bring a quick breath to you because it could have gone either way coming out of that faceoff. We return to the circle. Deep in the Moorhead zone, glove side of Will Kunka. Drawn out to the point. Wind up from there, blocked into the plexiglass, bounces up on top. And along the boards, here's the walk-in shot blocked up. Where did it go? It's still in play behind the net. Scramble for it there. Moorhead to turn it around, and it's worked along the near side. The Spuds break out of the zone. After the far side for Triggs. Down low. Triggs carries it. Behind the net he goes, and it's pulled loose. An outlet pass there. This one goes wide, and that one will result in icing. Well, you must be some kind of a prophet because that play was right where you were talking.
Yeah, and this one doesn't get on net, so now the Spuds will get a chance to establish some time down in the Ram zone if they can win this faceoff. Again, faceoffs being critical. See if Max Dronin can get possession for the Spuds.
Faceoff drawn back to the point, up on top for Grammer. Sends it into the corner. I think he had something in mind there, but it didn't materialize as it came back out. A scramble for it now. Grant Frisch down low. Works it back near side. Grant Frisch chasing the puck, and it's turned away from him down. Grammer gives chase to the far side, and it's sent out. Right at the blue line, kept in. Big hit there. Turned around, we've got a penalty for high stick. And that's a part of the tempo of the game that is starting to take place here in the second period. That Moorhead penalty will give Roseau the power play.
Yeah, the game's gotten more physical. There's a little more desperation setting in. As every play is critical. Puck gets by Grammer. He goes in hard on the Rams forechecker, and the official's going to call him for a high stick on that one.
Face-off will be to the glove side of Will Kunka, deep in the Moorhead zone. Moorhead completing their change. Roseau on the power play, their second one tonight. Out it comes high in the slot. Return far side. From there, Bufflin to the far right wing and tossed down low. Setting it up from there. Here's the look up on top before the return to Bufflin. Now off the far right wing. It's got Hughlin alone right up on top. The pass in, deflected by Hughlin off to the far side, and he gives chase. Return behind the net. Trying to set it up from there. Here's the look up onto the near side now for Gavin Gunderson. The shot rejected. The rebound rejected near side. Gunderson will try it again. Sending it into the corner, it comes back, and Gunderson winds up and sends it up on top. A bouncing puck away, saved in by Max Strand off to the far side. Backhanded down low. They'll walk their way in, and the Spuds get a stick on it, but can't chase it out of the zone. It comes right back into play. From behind the net, the Rams send it off far side. Deep into the corner, it comes back, and out it comes high in the slot, sent far side, wind up shot from there by Strand, rebound shot, blocked away. Bufflin picks it up, chases it to the blue line, and backhands it in. Another big hit. This one from Colby Creer. Here's a shot blocked and away. Rebound, big. We got piles and piles of people. Some to protect the puck, some to protect the goal, some to advance the puck. But play stops.
So much to unwrap there on that Roseau Rams power play. It's a cat and mouse game between the Killers and the power play unit. Gavin Lindberg very clever, baiting them into passes that he's able to intercept, but the Rams competing hard subtly. Could have had interference calls or hooking calls as they prevented the Spuds from clearing the puck, but it's done so cleverly that it goes undetected by the officials. It's a great sequence by both sides.
It was so clever, you're the only one that caught it. Play comes up on the near side. 40-some seconds on the power play. The shot, Kunka covers up, dropped it, then covered up again. And once again, we're having a little extended play. And sooner or later, there will be some penalties whistled. But right now, they're basically letting them to air it out because nothing continues after the whistle blows.
Yeah, it's getting more and more contentious. But another clever play from Ben Johnson. They worked for him earlier in the first period. Just get a shot to the net through traffic and good things happen.
With play underway. 28 seconds remaining on the Moorhead penalty. Out to the near side, it's tapped deep into the corner. The Rams continue to own the play in the offensive zone. Spuds come up, they run into each other, and it affected play, and it bounces out to center, and where the Rams are able to take it back again. So the turnaround and the walk-in out to the far side. A long shot sent on by Gavin Gunderson. Gloved away, held on, and saved. Stop made. Well, John Ammerman has a point of contention and looking for an explanation.
I'm not sure what.
He's listening. I'm not sure he's accepting, but he's listening.
Well, he does enjoy Coach Ammerman's dialogue in the middle of the game from time to time. I don't know what that was, but a nice play by the Rams to get a whistle with 5 seconds left and one more chance here on the power play if they can win the faceoff.
Off the draw, it comes out to center and all the way out. Joe Grammer is available, and he's on the ice as he scoots off. He'll take the spot now as the two teams even up. Here's a backhand toss down wide of net. Pulled loose, and the Rams come away with it. Holding on to a 3-0 lead here in the second period. It comes near side. Isaac Mosier tossed it ahead, and it's pulled in by Joe Schiller. Moorhead on the return out to center. Here's Gavin Lindberg. He'll bring it in. Gavin Lindberg flying off to the far side, drops it back, wind-up shot blocked in traffic. Wind up on the rebound. To the near side it comes. Lindberg will try it again. Bad angle shot, and it bounces out of the zone. It comes all the way up, but it's cleared away by the Rams, and that results in icing call with 3:06 remaining. Face-off, as we have been talking about, so important here in the offensive zone.
Well, we'll see if the Spuds can use that penalty kill as a little momentum gainer of their own. Spirited play from the Spuds. Great defensive play from Joe Schiller there. Finds Ness on the wing, and under duress, Ness gets it to Lindberg to get the Spuds up the ice and creating chances.
Clock underway now with 3:06 to go. Moorhead reaching in from behind, but it's pulled ahead, and here comes Noah Ernest. And just as he was ready to be pushed out of play, he did push a shot on that Kunka makes a save. Noah Ernest, one of the goals, his fourth of the season for the Rams tonight. Ben Johnson got his first goal of the season. And the scoring was started by Aaron Wensloff, and the Rams lead it 3-0. To the far side, Spuds try to work it out of the zone. Stick handling it way, comes near side for Schrader, taps it ahead. In pursuit, here's a turnaround centering pass, got all the way through to the far side. Chased down in the corner. Cody Martinson pressuring the puck. It comes loose, here come the Rams. Toss on the near side now for Kellen Murphy. He goes rink wide with it. Hauled in by Noah Ernest, and he brings it in with a spin-around pass to the near side, picked up by Murphy. Down low it goes, back into the corner. From there, Moorhead's Luke Leonard plays it out. It's lifted up into the air, and it comes bouncing near side, and then tapped ahead by Justin Stahlberger. Moorhead on a quick change behind the plate as it comes right back up. Down low, the Rams chase it down and pick it up. 2 minutes to go in the period. Along the near boards. Scramble for it. Up on top. And it hits the skate and bounces all the way to the far corner for Grant Frisch. Bounced away from him out to center. Delayed offside will be called if, but Moorhead clears the zone and are on the attack as it's brought in by Harper Bentz. He goes down low, shot blocked away. Rebound tipped away, and here comes Roseau. Ahead of the play, and it's got legs to the near side as it was tapped away. And it comes all the way back up ice. Here's the turn and the look in, the walkway down low. Aaron Ryerson for a moment, pulled away, 1:11 to go in the second period. Moorhead down low and in the corner, play it out to the point. Wind up in a quick release, just wide of goal. Brought back to the near side, 1 minute to go as the Rams pull it out and send it up ice on a bouncing puck that is finally gained by Gavin Gunderson of Roseau. Down deep in the corner, 48 seconds and counting down in a so far scoreless second period. Moorhead comes rink wide with it. Sent ahead by Harper Bentz. It goes down to the far side, and here's a quick return right into the skates of Adam Severson, taken away from him. 30 seconds to go in the period as it comes near side, and here's the walk-in now to the back side of the play. Backhand put on by Lindbergh, but wide. Worked out to the far corner. There's a shot and a goal! A pass from behind the net. Right out on top to Carson Triggs.
Well, just the relentless pressure and the desperation from Moorhead to continue to compete to the end of the period to try to get something on the board. Awesome forecheck from Lindbergh and Ian Ness with their speed and persistence, and finding Triggs out front for a one-time shot up over the glove, and that's a big goal in this game for the Spuds.
Carson Triggs, the goal, his second of the season, and it puts the Spuds on the board. And the play comes back out to center ice, and we run it down now from 10. A bouncing puck comes all the way down. Joe Schiller sends it off to the far side. From there, it's returned deeper into the corner before the stick goes on and the horn sounds. The Spuds getting a very crucial goal as far as any comeback effort is concerned as the two teams head to the locker room. After 2 periods of play on the Speakeasy scoreboard, it is Roseau 3 and Moorhead 1.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft, to put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
In Roseau, we've played 2 periods, and it's 3-1 Rams. And Sam Walston joins us as Rob Grammer left us here at the end of that second period. The comment was made, and the indication was made how important that goal was to be scored that late in the period.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we're playing pretty good hockey, and 5-on-5, we've done a very good job, and it was good to see the hard work that second period had, that we got rewarded for it. Unfortunately, we have 3 in the first that we're trying to dig our way out of, but sometimes that's hockey, and hockey's a fickle game. But 5-on-5, I thought we're doing really well. Just keep them off the power play.
More on this game in a moment, but your junior varsity saw a whole different Roseau team too from the very first time you played.
They were very good, and they came out getting after us quite a bit, and I don't know if we were ready, if we were just, happy to be on the bus coming down here, enjoying our time. But, we got better as the game went on, and it was one of those things that's a learning experience, because now we have a tough time on Saturday when we have to go to Minnetonka. Because I think if we play like we did today, Minnetonka might show us a little bit more action.
I'm not going to pretend to interpret what I just saw on your face, but anyway, we know that it was 10-0 the first time they played. Now it's 6-4 in this one. So
it was 10-0 the first game. We gave up six shots, and this time I think they had 15 shots in the first 9 minutes. So it was just one of those things. But that's kind of the way hockey goes, and we're happy to get a win.
So with that, we set up play now for the third period. Moorhead is down 3-1. A lot of hard work went into that second period. That was evident.
And it was good to see, the great play below to high, and then they found Triggs in the middle there where he gets that one-timer. It's good to see him get a goal. He's been kind of snake bit a lot lately, and, he's been putting in some effort. He's working hard, and it's good to see him get rewarded. And I think if we carry that, it's crucial, that late momentum to keep into that third. We just got to get after it. We got to get pucks on Tuttle. That's a good goalie. We're giving him some easy saves where he's covering it and stopping stuff like that. But if we can get some rebounds and really get after it, I think we should be okay.
I guess you touched on the subject right there, getting the rebounds. That's
right.
The important part.
And I think we had a couple close in the first that if we would have gotten a chance, we would have been all right. But unfortunately, that's not what happened. And, we can't make excuses. We just got to play well and, really get after it.
Well, it's no question either. You're playing Roseau both defensively and offensively.
Absolutely.
Team to contend with.
And it seems like the Strand and Gunderson and Bufflins are just always around. And there's always a Hughlin on the team, and those are some good hockey families, and it's a good hockey team.
Well, it's interesting to go into the area where all the state championship pictures are and look through the names.
Thompson and I did
same ones are out here on the ice tonight.
Like,
all the Winslows.
That's good. Yeah, it's like there's a Winslow, there's a Lund, there's a Gunderson.
So to play the third period, any keys to it?
I think we just got to keep going hard and get everything in that. If we keep get some bodies in front of Tuttle, I think we'll be pretty good.
It sounds like an interesting third period coming your way. Our thanks to Sam Wallstead for being with us. As tonight the Spuds and the Rams play in Roseau. We'll return after this news break. After 2 periods of play on the Speakeasy scoreboard, it's Roseau 3 and Moorhead 1. The student athletes of our community a period of question with the way that the two teams have played to this point.
Yeah, it's been spirited play, and 5-on-5 for chunks of the game. The Spuds have had the pressure in the Rams' end, but the Rams are so good about countering, and when they have an opening, taking it and using that momentum they captured in the first period to get a rush of 3 goals fairly quickly. So you're absolutely right. This period could go any which direction right now, and I wouldn't be surprised at anything at this point.
Will Kunka in goal for the for the Spuds faced 8 shots, 8 saves in that second period. Andrew Tuttle faced 7 shots and 6 saves in that second period, and it's 3-1 Roseau as we head to the third. Moorhead will go right to left. Roseau lining it up with Max Strand, and out at center it is dished behind for Adam Severson, and we're underway. Out it's intercepted briefly, but then taken back by Strand. Drops back into his own end before turning and looking up ice. The sticks are being tapped for being clear, and it works its way all the way down. Deep into the corner, Joe Grammer sails past the puck, and it's played back to the near side. A battle for it there, comes out to the point. A look in by Alex Winslow, return to the near corner. Down low and a big hit there, play continues on. Off the near side, out to the point, barely, turn around, got through all the way to the far side, kept in at the far point. Brought back down near side, Max Strand checks out as the Spuds pick it up and head out, and then have it turned around, and now here comes Max Dronen, poked away from him. It comes sailing all the way down, and from there Grammer to pick it up. Does a little hip movement to get the puck loose, plays it out to the far side. Max Dronen pulls it down, walks his way in, shoots, it's blocked away. Rebound off to the far side. Well, every shooter's dream is to have an opening like that and have a chance to score, but Tuttle was there for the save and kicked the rebound out of reach, and it comes all the way back up ice. From behind the net, it's played back near side by Colby Career. He tries to get it out. Triggs, finally on his own stick, plays it ahead, sending it around all the way to the far side. It bounces back out to the point, from there turned around and in. 3-1 Roseau, the puck and the lead as it goes out to the far side. And it's picked up behind the net. From there, Gavin Lindbergh of Moorhead throws it all the way out to center ice. Moorhead in pursuit of the play. It comes back down near side. Now the Rams working it in. Pulled loose and sent back out to center. They'll have to touch up on the play as Moorhead picks it up. Cycling back in from behind. Here's the look up ice. Stick handling his way through. Grant Frisch brings it in. He shoots it right on, and he blocks and deflects it up into the netting. Well, an early start by Roseau. Now the Spuds are trying to counter that play.
What a rush by Grant Frisch, as he comes up, takes the ice with speed, gives a subtle little wiggle with his stick to move that Rams forechecker, and cuts it right up his backside up the middle of the ice, comes in, and a nice little move and quick shot on Tuttle that was tough to handle. Great play by Grant Frisch.
Justin Stahlberger in the faceoff for Moorhead, draws it to the corner where it's picked up by the Rams, and Thor Bufflin plays it, then sends it deep. And from behind the net, play continues on as the Rams look to see how things are developing. As it comes near side and out to center, it is popped up into the air, and it comes all the way down. Gavin Gunderson from behind his own blue line tossed that one up and hoping to connect with a player that wears green and white, but did not. And so the faceoff comes back into the Rams zone.
As Gunderson got the puck on the wall, a nice bit of patience to wait, trying to get that guy cutting across the far blue line again, and just misfired. See if the Spuds can capitalize on this offensive zone faceoff.
3-1 Roseau. Spuds with the puck at the point. Joe Schiller down deep into the corner as they try to set it up on top. Here's a wraparound try that got blocked away. Loose puck picked up by Roseau. Comes all the way to the near side where Gunderson tracks it down and sends it in on goal. There are a lot of pucks that come floating in on Will Kunka tonight that I'm not at all sure how things are going to turn out. They're soft, they're wobbly.
Soft and wobbly, and just enough pressure where he's got to cover them and can't play them. And again, creating an offensive zone opportunity for the Rams.
Just underway, third period. 3-1, Roseau with the lead, and it's drawn to the near corner. Spuds pick it up and send it out of the zone. Rams are there to return it into the zone. It comes all the way down to Joe Grammer. Plays in from the corner. They battle for it there, and it's pulled loose by Max Dronen. Spuds turn and look up ice. Dronen carries it into the center ice area and through into the corner. It's pulled away, and the Rams come back with it. After the far side, a long pass from there could have been played. Icing waved off, goes in behind, and it's picked up by Joe Grammer. Long pass to the near side here. Aaron Ryerson battling for position on the play. Finally pulls it loose and looks up ice. Aaron Ryerson drops it at the point for Max Dronen, who feathers it ahead. To the far side, it's lifted up and out by Ben Johnson. Loose, it is played in and behind the Moorhead net, where it's picked up, and the Spuds try to turn it around from there and played by Joe Grammer. Down deep in the near corner, sent out. Aaron Ryerson ahead. Gavin Lindbergh brings it in, carries it all the way down. Gavin Lindbergh all the way around to the far side. He turns and looks out to the point. Quick shot from there, set on and blocked away by Tuttle. That one he had eyes on all the way as it plays behind the net. Spuds trying to tap one in from there, and it knocked away by the Rams. Oh, the wind up and the shot is blocked and right back out into play. Another golden scoring opportunity turned away by Andrew Tuttle. It comes up on top. They'll one-time it from there. Another circle off to the far side. Schiller put a shot on. The Rams are there to cover up, and it comes back. Grant Frisch returns it to the near side. Triggs goes down low, still in control. Triggs works it off to the far side for Schrader. And from there, Schrader nearly got upended, but keeps it. Spuds put a stick on it, poke it along, and it comes rolling out. Here come the Rams. Max Strand carries it into the zone and all the way off to the far side. Dropped back and a shot into traffic. It's bounced away. Strand collects it and puts it out to the point. Return near side for Bufflin. Wind up and a shot blocked up and away. Off to the far side, it's gathered in. Moorhead on the return, out it comes. Here is Thor Bufflin. Along the near side, he sends a shot wide, hard off the glass, off to the way far side, and back behind the net. Rolling now with 11:40 to go in the third period. It is still 3-1 Roseau. As they play it off into the far corner, brought back behind. Moorhead turns and looks and walks it up along the near side. Grant Frisch touches it ahead. He heads off. Spuds in a change. Cody Martinson nearly had a breakaway try, but it was poked away from him at the last moment. And the Rams turn it around and bring it in, and then it's turned around there. Out it goes, and it's recovered by Noah Ernest. To the near side, Paul Huglin works his way down low and all the way old loose. Spuds take a whack at it and pull it free. Here comes Harper Bentz. He walks his way in. He shoots! He scores! Harper Bentz all the way in from center ice has pulled the Spuds within one.
Well, this is a tremendous effort all the way up the ice. Second and third efforts from Bentz and the other Spuds as they're able to cross the line. A quick little stick move on Thor Bufflin for Harper Bentz to get him off balance. Keeps the puck alive. Cody Martinson crashes in and keeps the puck alive. And Bentz finds it on his stick and tucks it in past Tuttle. And oh, Larry, we've got one now.
We got a game. 8th goal of the season for Harper Bentz, and it was a highlight reel goal. It's 3-2 as the Spuds have closed the gap. Off to the far side. Moorhead leaning it ahead. Cody Martinson getting an assist. And for Martinson, his second of the season. And it's 3-2. Shots are virtually even up, 22-20 in favor of Roseau. To the right side of Will Kunka. D drawn back, tied up in the scrum. It works loose. Moorhead pulls it away. Sliding down, Joe Schiller recovers and sends it off to the far side. From there, it's protected up against the boards, and Max Dronen pulls it loose. Tried to send it out, but couldn't, and it returns up on top. Wind up in the shot, blocked in traffic, and it comes free. Loose to the far side, played back down. Rebound will try it from behind as the Rams now to regain that goal. It's outside the line, but no, they do not call it. And now sent in, the whistle stops play. 10-10 to go in a 3-2 hockey game.
The Rams trying to answer back with an excellent shift with pressure down in the Spuds zone, but some desperation defending out of the Spuds prevents anything of real danger to get into Kunkka. It's a great effort, sticks in the way, blocking shots, eventually redirecting one out of play.
Face off to the far side of Kunkka, and it's played out, kept in at the zone, and now a battle for it picked up by Carson Triggs. He'll carry it through the neutral ice area, and then it's sent in deep. Off to the near side, Moorhead looking for possession of the puck, trailing 3-2. Deep behind it goes, rolled up on top. Here's a wind up by the shot, and the rebound is tipped back out for Luke Leonard. And that stops play. Luke Leonard again had a golden opportunity from just outside the faceoff circle. But play is stopped now, and they'll reset the net, and we'll go to the draw far left side of Andrew Tuttle.
This Lindbergh-Triggs nest line causing all kinds of problems for the Rams, looking to factor in here.
Play out to the point. Now Grammer on the near point winds up to shoot. Rolls in behind the net. Scramble for it there. Here's the pull away into the far corner for Triggs. He got turned around. Puck is loose. And in the scrum, once again, they poke it free, and here comes Roseau. The turn and the look-up ice. Break wide, taken back by Luke Leonard. He sends it down deep. Thor Bufflin there to pick it up for Roseau. 3-2. Roseau the lead. Play down deep behind the Roseau net with 9:04 to go here in the third period. As it goes off to the far side, the Spuds come in to interrupt play and keep it in the zone. Chasing it down to the far side. Now it's lifted out, and Grant Frisch takes over to the far side. The return pass off the stick of Stahlberg bounces in on goal, and Cody Martinson following the play in. Wanted to be there just to make sure.
I tell you what, the desperation from the Spuds on the forecheck is fantastic right now as they're hemming the Rams in. And as soon as the Rams are able to clear it, they turn it right back in on them. A bouncing puck on Tuttle. And always a good idea, as Cody Martinson did in there, get in on top of the goalie and make him cover it so you can get another faceoff.
These two teams played to a 5-4 Spud win in overtime in their first meeting. It's 3-2 Roseau here in their second meeting. To the far side it goes, behind the Roseau net. Moorhead chasing the puck off to the far side, looking up on top. Max Dronen got turned around. Here's Harper Bench, shot, and the rebound covered up. Aaron Ryerson was there. He was right there for any wiggle of the puck. But Andrew Tuttle was hanging on tight.
Incredibly close to tying it up as Max Dronen working his way on the half wall to a good position, finds Benson. I think it got caught under Tuttle's pad, which was fortunate for the Rams.
Play comes rink wide and out to center. Circling back, Joe Schiller. And now a late penalty, or a late whistle rather, to stop play.
Looks like a delayed offside where the Rams never
offside.
Quite cleared the zone.
Our clock shows 8:14 to play. Scoreboard shows Roseau 3-2. Face-off just outside the Moorhead blue line. Gavin Lindbergh, now they're going to move it. And it'll be just outside the Roseau blue line. Gavin Lindbergh stands in against Judd Ginther of Roseau. It's drawn back in the Spuds. Turn it around and send it in deep. Played back now near side. Land along the boards, centering pass, stick handling his way, shot just wide. Oh my, what a play in on goal by Judd Ginther. And it comes rolling back out to the near side, and it's tapped ahead. It rolls all the way down to the near side where it's pushed off to the far side by Tyler Bjork. Moorhead up on top. Here's a wind-up and a shot down low, and it's blocked away. And it's lifted up and out. It comes all the way down. And as it crosses the end line, the whistle blows with the icing call. 7:37 now showing.
Incredible pressure again from the Lindbergh-Triggs nest line as they control play down low and continue to create great chances. Rams defending hard, blocking shots. Tuttle up to the task, and the Rams are able to clear it.
Justin Stahlberger in the face-off for Moorhead. Play comes up on top, and it's intercepted. Roseau. Along the near side, Paul Hughlin on the walk-in. Throws it towards goal, and following the play in, Kellen Murphy, just in case. But Will Kunka covers up for the save. 3-2 Roseau. Shots are even up 23 apiece. On the near side, it's drawn out to the point. Kept in by Thor Bufflin, barely. And on his toss down low, the Spuds reach in to pull it away. Rolling his way through, and it's sent off to the far right wing and in. Deflected on, giving chase. Carson Triggs, or Thomas Schrader rather, has it. Schrader stick-handling his way into some trouble. Then dropped it down behind, and it's worked back near side where the Spuds are waiting for it. It is returned to the corner, and play goes on there. It bounces over the stick of Joe Grammer, picked up by Thomas Schrader. And the return to the blue line, battle for it is sent in as Roseau was in the middle of a change. And play comes back. Moorhead turning, looking, bouncing puck. Spuds near side, taken away Max Strand. He circles back, and it's popped up into the air. And the Spuds pull it away. Max Stronan having a great night so far with all kinds of play, but no goals, no assists. It's just that he's there wherever something is happening. On the near side, it is Max Strand for Roseau. To the far side it goes. Now pulled in by Ben Johnson. And he turns it around. 6-10. We'll be keeping a more watchful eye on the clock as time goes on. As the shot comes in and low, it's steered away. Play goes into the far corner. Again, Moorhead there to try and work it loose, but can't. Scramble for it along the boards. They take a whack at it. It comes free. Roseau has it. Into the slot, it's pulled loose. Out at the point, turned around. Thrown behind the net, comes near side, and Gavin Gunderson continues play for Roseau as he puts it on the near boards. Spuds are there to push it up against the glass, and the scrum comes outside or to the blue line, and from there somehow it escaped and got some legs underneath it and sailed into the netting. It stays 3-2 Roseau.
Yeah, it was a big scrum, a great effort on both sides. Roseau trying to hold the zone. The Spuds trying to clear the zone. Severson's able to get a handle on it and try to throw it towards the net, but it just waffles on him, and he kind of slings it up into the netting, so the faceoff will be outside.
Roseau 3 goals in the first. Moorhead with 1 in the second, 1 in the third. And before play continues, a little visit alongside ice, and now we return for the draw. Paul Hughlin stands in for Roseau, draws it back. Sent off to the far side. Bounced away and into the far corner where Joe Grammer tracks it down. Long pass out of the zone. Carson Triggs in pursuit, drops it back, and a shot sent in by Lindbergh rather, and it comes back to the near side on the rejection before it's sent down low. Thor Bufflin turns it around. A bouncing puck for the Rams, throwing it in. Played behind the net. In pursuit, Noah Ernest. Throw it back to the near side where Moorhead was waiting. Here's the pass to the far side. Ian Ness walks his way in. He shoots and is saved for Tuttle. He was a breakaway, and that's got to be every goaltender's nightmare to see a player coming in unattended.
Absolutely, and you know this play comes from down low where Joe Grammer gets behind the net, takes a heavy check from Noah Ernest, but gets it to Triggs. And a little gamesmanship from a Rams player trying to goat Triggs into a pass, but he has the patience to find Ness across the ice and springs him in. But Tuttle's there to answer.
Tuttle has been big, and it's 3-2 Roseau as it comes out now inside of 5 minutes. Schiller goes off to the far side for Moorhead, and the outlet pass did not get out. Returned in by the Rams, played behind the net back to the near side. As they play it off the boards, it's sent rink wide. Again, it's Moorhead on the breakaway. They'll come on in. Off to the far side, Schrader circling behind the net, wraparound on top, and it just misfired. Looking for the connection there, and it rolls its way out. Schrader sending it back in to the near corner. Moorhead will make their change complete as it goes off to the far side. A lifted toss, got rejected. It got turned around. Rams have it. Here's the return now all the way back near side. Moorhead on a quick recovery by Joe Grammer. Plays it ahead for Cody Martinson, and he sends it into the zone. Moorhead completing their change inside of 4 minutes to go. It's 3-2. Roseau on top. It comes. Loose puck away. Here comes Max Strand. Off to the far side, a shot and a nifty glove save from Will Kunka. And you refer, Rob Grammer, to that as his baseball glove.
Yeah, he's so reliable with that glove, and Strand with an excellent play up the ice. He's so dangerous in those tight spaces with his stick, so strong, and is able to create the turnover, turn it up the ice, and he's got a great release too. And he fires that puck quick and catch a lot of goaltenders off guard, but Kunka very calm there with the glove.
On the outside, he may have appeared calm. On the face-off, it rolls around near side. Moorhead plays it along the boards. An outlet pass taken back by the Rams. Now they turn and the look in from Gunderson. Moorhead covering up on the play, and it's poked free. Loose now on the near side. Moorhead will try to break out of the zone. Here's a pass off to the far side, and on the bring in, wind up in a shot. Blocked up and out of play it goes, and that brings a face-off with 3:16 now showing.
Can't overstate the defending of the Rams. Right there, a great stick as the Spuds had another threat coming up the ice. But 12 for the Rams. Wensloff able to get his stick in the way, and just prior to that, a goal mouth chance was a heavy stick from a Rams defender to keep it out of the net.
On the face-off, it rolls and works his way toward goal, but nothing on it at all, and this outlet pass is intercepted. Roseau. On the near side comes Paul Hughlin. He goes into the corner. Down low from there. It's pushed off to the far side. Now in behind the net. Moorhead to track it down as Carson Triggs picks it up. The outlet pass comes back. Spuds run into each other. Puck is where? It is Joe Schiller. He brings it in, sends it off to the backstep, wind up in a shot. Behind the net, it bounces back out into play. 2.5 minutes to go here in the third. It's a one-goal game. Roseau holding on to the lead. Here's a shot right on, and Andrew Tuttle comes up with the save.
Great work again from the Ness, Lindbergh, Triggs line, and Joe Schiller jumping into the mix, creating offense there with a great feed wide and a heavy shot from Lindbergh, and they go to work, win a puck, and a clever shot from Grant Frisch trying to catch Tuttle on the short side, but once again, Tuttle there to make the save.
Justin Stahlberger in the face-off for Moorhead. He faced off with Max Strand. Puck goes behind the net. It gets loose off to the far side. Rams there to pick it up. Strand chasing it. Reaches behind, pulls it in, drops it back. Spuds poking it along. Greer disrupted play, and it comes to Joe Kramer near side. We are closing in on 2 minutes yet to play here in the third. Schrader, deep in his own end, lifts the puck, and it comes back to him somehow between the sticks and the skates, and it's Schrader who whacks it into the Roseau end before it's turned around and sent up with an icing call, and that stops play. 1:45 in the faceoff back in the Roseau end.
Well, that call drawing quite a reaction from the crowd as a Spuds defender went to tie up the stick of the Rams that was just trying to redirect that puck down low, and usually as the officials that I'm standing next to up in the crowd have indicated, that's usually waved off. I might agree with them. I'm not sure.
Are these close friends of yours?
Well, everyone is here tonight.
I see. 1:45 remaining. Well, there's been no lack of entertainment between these two fine hockey teams here tonight. It has been a battle right from the get-go. Spuds put a shot right on goal. Rebound kicked out into play. Spuds will track it down. On the turnaround it comes. Ryerson feeds it ahead. Bents to chase it deep into the corner. Quick wrist pass down low. Battle for it there. 1:26 to go. Out it comes to center, and the play to the Rams into the zone to the near corner. All the way down it goes. At some point you wonder, will Kunka come out? Here's a shot up on top, blocked away. Rebound behind the net, now 1:11 to go. Out to the far side for Isaac Wensloff. Sends it behind the net. Played there, and it comes out with 1 minute to go. The Spuds are working their way out of the zone, and with that, let's take a look. Will Kunka staying in goal right now. He's edging his way off to the side ice, but no, not yet, as the play comes back out to center. Kunka stays on. Frisch checks it out behind the net. Outlet pass on the near side ahead for Ryerson. 39 seconds to go. Pass to Frisch off to the far side and in. It's dished down low and Kunka comes out. It's an empty net at one end. Play back now to the near side. 3-2. Roseau with the lead. As it plays along the near boards, it comes out. Joe Grammer winds up to shoot. It gets down and off to the far side. Spuds pick up the loose puck. As they work it up, they'll reverse down low. Grammer is alone up on top, waiting for the puck. It's there. He'll turn and shoot. It goes down low. The rebound comes back to the Rams, but they can't clear the zone, and it's played back in. Now the Rams have it, and a quick toss up for the empty net goal. A turnover in the Roseau end, and the Rams are able to pick it up and calmly skate up ice. 4-2 on that empty net counter.
So the leading scorer for the Rams is Max Strand, and there's no question about how hard this kid plays and the plays that he makes at the end of the game to clear the zone. And track the puck down and put it into the empty net. Well-deserving goal for Max Strand with all the plays he makes all over the ice.
Less than 1 second. So they will bring the play out to center ice and have the face-off. But we have seen everything we thought we would tonight. Our three-star show and a recap of tonight's game when we return. Our final score on the Speakeasy scoreboard is Roseau 4 and Moorhead 2. An empty net goal provided the final margin as the Rams put 3 on the board in the first period, and for all intents and purposes made those 3 stand up.
Yeah, they did. A fast start, as you always expect from the Rams, and the Spuds did really anything and everything you could ask of them to try to claw their way back into the game, and you dig that deep of a hole, it's sometimes hard to come back.
It was 3-0 after 1. It was 3-1 after 2. As Carson Triggs put the Spuds on the board in the waning seconds of that second period. And Harper Bentz is going to get an honorable mention in our three-star show tonight for the play that resulted in a goal, his goal. I mean, he was weaving magic out there on the way in.
Yeah, tremendous effort all the way up the ice to continue to advance that puck and find himself into a scoring area. And nice goal by Harper Bentz.
That brought Moorhead within 3-2. The final goal went to an empty netter from Max Strand. And he might, I guess we could give him an honorable mention call for the way that the Rams played tonight. With the win now, Roseau improves their record to 10-4-0. Andrew Tuttle in goal tonight, getting our number 1 star. We normally save that for the end, but I got to give him the number 1 star for his play tonight, keeping the Rams in the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding, and just a big goalie, a competitive guy who's going to keep the puck out of the net at all costs, and he was square to the puck, under duress a lot, remained calm, and controlled his crease and covered pucks when he needed. He did everything he needed to do tonight.
Number 2 star, and you picked up on this, the defensive play of Thor Bufflin, because I know that you have a sensitivity towards defensemen. and the way that they play, and you saw some things in his effort tonight that gained him the number 2 star.
Well, he's such a presence back there, and there's subtle plays by a defender, his anticipation to break up plays. There's a play late in the game where the Spuds had great pressure. They did a little wiggle move and then countered it back behind the net, and most defensemen would have not been able to react in time, but Thor Bufflin's anticipation snuffed the play out, cleared the puck for the Rams. And he makes plays like that all over the ice all night. He may have figured in on the scoring on one of the goals, I believe, too. If he didn't, he's always a factor with the puck on his stick as well. So nice game again for Thor Bufflin.
Number 2 star there, and the number 3 star today goes to Moorhead's line of Gavin Lindberg, Carson Triggs, and Ian Ness. They were a steady performance, had a steady performance tonight.
Yeah, Thorne and the Rams side all night, creating down low, disruptive on the forecheck, creating excellent scoring opportunities. Of course, Carson being able to net one of the goals tonight. Fantastic play, and they had a little help from Dad Chris at home, who was ready to jump on the ice.
Well, he was ready to come in and play. We didn't want to see that. So
no,
with that, with that, the Rams get the win. They move to 10-4-0, and with the loss, the Spuds even up their mark now, 7 wins, 7 losses, and a tie as they head into their next competition. 3 games remaining on the Spud schedule. Minnetonka comes up on Saturday, then St. Michael Albertville next week, a section game, and then Buffalo to wind things out a week from Saturday. Thanks for joining us tonight from the Memorial Arena in Roseau. Our final score on the Speakeasy scoreboard is Roseau